Hey folks, sorry for the bad lighting. Apparently the camera's adjusting to the light coming in the door and everything else is pretty dark. I discovered a couple videos ago that when I turn the garage light on, it kind of makes everything look better. So I'm going to try to remember in the future when I do more work here that I need to turn that light on to make the camera happy. So I do have a few more projects that I've done since this that I haven't got to yet, where I haven't discovered this issue, so it'll repeat a little bit before I get the problem solved. So what I'm doing here is I found my hidden drill bits. They're still in the package, they're brand new, so I know they're going to be nice and sharp. The problem I have is I do use cobalt bits because they last longer, but the size that I'm using I pretty much use for everything, so they wear down pretty quickly, and I'm really not very good at sharpening bits. I tend to overheat them and destroy them, so I find it easier just to buy new ones. So they're a little more expensive than regular bits, but I'm not too worried about it. They're not overly expensive anyways, the size that I use. They're like 3/16, I think, is the most common size that I use. So what I'm working on, it's a brace for the back. I'm not sure how far ahead you'll actually see its secondary purpose, but its main purpose is to hold my slow-moving vehicle sign on the back. The monster does have holes in the bar. One of the roll bar brace crossbeam thingies on the back actually has a couple holes in it. I'll be making use of those, but I need some kind of support for the top. Otherwise, if I put something heavy in my backpack, then the weight could break my sign. It's only plastic. So I'm putting a brace across to support the top of it to give it some extra strength. And its secondary use is going to be for signal lights for the back. I showed you in an earlier video, and if I can find it, I'll just kind of throw that up on the screen really quick. Well, I found the video I was looking for. It turns out I haven't made a video on it yet because it's part of 2019's videos that I hadn't got to yet. So I'm going to show it real quick here. These are the lights that I put on to make up for the ones that are on the tiller that get blocked when there's something in the basket blocking them. Yeah, it's basically at the front. If I have something in the basket, then the actual signal lights on the tiller get blocked and nobody can really see them. So I put these on just so there's something up higher. It's a little more obvious. Well, I'm doing the same thing with the back, because the monster signal lights on the back are kind of underneath, and I'm not exactly sure just how visible they are. So I'm going to do the same thing there. And this brace is going to be what I mount them to as well. So originally I was just going to attach them to the roll bar somehow. I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to do that. But this just makes more sense to me. It's something else that's there. And I don't have to drill any more holes. Drill any more holes in the roll bar other than for this brace. And that'll be good to go. So that's what I'm working on at this particular moment. And then once I get it finished, I'm going to paint it all up so it's all ready to go for a future day that I work. So the temperature's cooled off now, so I have more of a chance to get some things done that needed to be done. I search for music to use in my videos, every once in a while something will just stand out. I was listening to this one, and as soon as I heard the vocals, I got goosebumps. I was like, oh, I gotta use that one. No, I thought that was actually kind of cool. So I'll stick it in my video and perpetuate it. Another day, another job to do. So, before I start, I gotta go grab me a Timmy's. And as you can see from the sky, there is rain on the way. So, I grab my coffee and then do a quick tour, real quick. Something kind of interesting happened to me here. Do you remember back in Hanover when I went through the rail trail and I hit the bush and it turned my camera sideways? Well, I kind of faced with that same situation today, but instead of turning the camera, the bush kind of stole my flag. So I knew I went through it, and I looked back to make sure everything was good, and my flag was gone. So I turned around to retrieve it, and there it was, stuck in the bush. because of where I was, I decided to go through the tunnel for the first time ever. I haven't done this before because I figured there'd be a lot of broken glass in there, which there was, but not as bad as I thought. As soon as I get in there, I had to lift my sunglasses up because I couldn't see, and I decided to turn my lights on. It made a huge difference. So today I decided I'm going to start painting my wheels. I'm only going to do the left side for now, basically one side at a time, rather than lifting up the whole scooter and taking all four wheels off. And it's easier just to jack up one side. So that's what my plan is for today, and I know I'm not going to use the scooter tomorrow because once the first coat of paint is dry, then I got to put the accents on the second day. So I'm going to have 2 days where I'm not going to be able to drive the scooter. I think I can deal with that.